I was just in LA doing stuff for it.
What's the show going to be about?
It's like everything music. It's
You know music?
No. I did this critics thing that they have in LA, and they were like, and Mark is on tour and couldn't be there, and they were just like firing questions at me, and I was like, they were like, what are your favorite bands? And I was like, just Britney. And they were like, what? No, I like, I'm half up on music, I would say, but I'm not like.
How'd you get through the audition? Did they ask you a lot? What was the audition?
The audition first, it was just kind of like
lay down here.
Yeah,
take their clothes off.
They inspected me. It was a medical situation. I was like, I've seen
for
this.
Insurance.
I've seen this movie. The guy's like, here, you hold the camera for a minute. And then I tested with Mark twice. We went in and we hit it off like right away.
What did you test? You talked about music. I would be so bad at that.
I interviewed a couple musicians. I think they wanted to see. From like kind of younger bands, like a band Taking Back Sunday, Starship. I don't know. I really don't know the bands.
Oh my God.
I really like Neil Young. Right? They're like great. Yeah, it's a job, but they know that I'm there to be the comic relief. I can't believe they used me because I just said the worst shit ever in my audition. They were like, what do you think about Wu-Tang? And I was like, well, I went to a concert once. It was like they opened up a cell block and gave everyone a mic. And they were like, you're hired. I was like, really?
That's all it took?
Yeah, no, but the fact that they picked me, I feel like they want it to be like a show that people are going to, be interested in. It's not just going to be like TRL complimenting everyone.
Well, Fuse TV, September 16th.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very cool, man.
I'm excited to have a job.
Well,
it's always these one nights at Hotel Fredonia's.
Well, speaking of that, a guy wants to offer you a ride, and I think you should take him up on it. Let's go to Todd in Detroit. You're on with Amy Schumer.
Hey, boys. Amy.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, I can give you a ride to Texas, but it's gas, grass, or ass.
I didn't hear that, but it sounds interesting.
Wait, what'd you say?
Gas, grass, or ass. That's the only way I can get you to Texas.
What do you mean?
Gas, grass.
Nobody rides.
I heard you.
No one rides for free.
Yeah. Dumb bumper sticker.
I'll take grass. Thank you.
Anthony, one question.
What?
Is it the blowjob before the jacuzzi?
What do you mean?
That's referencing Mel Gibson.
You son of a bitch. I ain't falling for that one.
What do you mean?
He's gone.
It's the immediate rapport you guys form with your fans that I think draw people.
It's always been one of our big strengths here on our show is our rapport.
He's referencing the Mel Gibson thing.
Yes.
Have you been following the Mel Gibson tapes?
It's why
kind
I'm
of old
alive
news now, but
it's making me believe in God again.
Yeah. Whose side are you on?
Mel's. I love every moment of those tapes. I want more. I'm like, please, Lord, hear our prayer. More.
Like every day when they were coming in, we were just like, oh my God, this is the best thing.
It's the greatest.
I miss them.
It was like when I watched The Wire, that's what I live for. And now it's Mel. I'm hoping they're unreleased.
It's gotta be. He would just come up with the greatest things. That anger and the wackiness of
so weird.
What did he call her? A glum cunt. A glum cunt.
How great
creative.
is that? Yeah.
So creative.
Up with that.
2 4-letter words.
I
one's
think
dirty, one's not.
Somebody needs to rewatch What Women Want.
Yeah.
And I heard The Wire in there. We can't get enough of that damn show.
I can't. I met Stringer Bell, Idris Elba, right in L.A. Yeah, got his digits.
How'd you meet him?
He was at the critics thing I was at. Yeah, he has a show on the BBC coming out. And I was thinking, I'm thinking, will you be the first?
Just thinking.
I mean, if you're going to, why not have it be Stringer Bell?
Is he handsome in person?
Yeah. Yeah, and he has an accent.
He's British,
I was like, where are you from? Staten Island? What is that?
That's
Hoboken? What
probably bang you.
Take? Thank you.
That'll still ruin. That'll
I'm going to
ruin
continue
you,
doing Pilates until it's an
that'll
option.
ruin you.
That'll ruin me.
Yeah,
okay.
well, it'll ruin you.
You know what? That's so funny. If it came down to it, it's like the end of the night. It's night, as you were describing before, and it's about to happen. I'll just picture you guys sitting here like, don't do it, bitch.
Nah.
Don't do it.
Nah.
Everybody just, white people forever bullying your vagina.
We're giant cock blocking.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet
Takes all three of us. It's like a battering ram on its door. Just trying to pour hot oil on it.
Oh, man.
Make them stop.
So, all right, so you're on a tear. I don't know much about Amy's personal life. I really don't. It's like, as much as we work together, I don't spend a lot of
Why? Why don't you guys get to know each other a little bit?
She's a good friend of mine.
We're usually making fun of Kenny.
Yeah. You know,
So
she's got her thing, and I got my girlfriend. She's got her life.
She likes
and
to
whatever.
drink a little. She likes to gamble a little.
I've never seen Amy in predator mode. I've never seen you in that mode.
Predator mode.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen you like that, because on the road she was always...
She likes shoplifting. See,
that's right,
I
you're
know
a
all this
thief.
stuff.
Yeah.
You're a thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I would not put myself in the category as a good person.
Yeah. I realized that about... I don't remember when I realized about, like, what a horrible person she'd be to fall
I
in love
saw
with.
your face change. You kind of took in like, oh, you're a total cunt.
Yes. But,
No, I don't think she is, though.
oh, she is. But I mean, not in a bad way.
no.
No, she's a
Yeah.
good friend.
Yeah, I
But
don't...
she's a kook. Amy's a fucking very Manchurian candidate.
Really? Really?
I think of myself as the interpreter.
Fuck, let's get to know her more. She did the shoplifting bit for us. Not a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
just
real
true.
life,
Just
right?
facts.
What else could you
Just
tell us
facts.
about you that we haven't heard yet?
I don't know. I don't know.
Were you raised rich or poor or middle class?
Oh, I was raised really rich until I was like 11, and then we were just so poor. Didn't we talk about that last
Yeah.
time?
Did we? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we
Something
did.
happened to
Yeah.
the fortune.
Yeah.
Something happened to the Schumer fortune.
The Schumer fortune
Oh, was
crumbled.
your dad made...
My dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He made Schumers.
He made
gotta-
small Schumers.
What do you mean?
Oh, my God. Dad?
Invest in some horrible things. Is that what happened?
Yeah, well, it was just baby furniture from Italy. Nobody else was doing it, and all the rich Manhattan moms were like, "We need a crib from Milan," and then other people were like, "Well, we're going to do it too." And my dad just ate shit.
So wait, a lot of people got involved with it? Or began doing it?
Yeah,
And
His furniture wasn't made in Italy.
it was made in Italy. This is, I'm telling you, this is going to be a black hole.
I don't care.
And now he has MS. He's in a wheelchair, and I have to like go. Oh my God, I love Jim's serious face.
No.
Jim, you're like all expression. He nods like he's like saying yes, father, but really inside he's going, don't laugh.
Yeah, there's some
laugh.
evilness coming out of Jimmy
Oh,
right now.
I love it. No, but come on. I mean,
What's up with the MS?
he has it. He's in a wheelchair, and I just took a video of him. He shits himself like all the time now.
So does Opie.
Jim, where are you going, Jim?
It turns out to be M&M's.
Oh, it's M&M's?
Yes, that's
Man,
the
if you
update.
want to think that like life
Wow.
doesn't always work
Why are
out,
you taking-
watch your dad shit himself at LaGuardia.
Why are you taking videos of him?
Well, it's not of him shitting himself. He's just peeing himself.
So what do you do? What do you do when that happens? You just like...
Oh, it's awful. It's like, I have to like clean him up. I have to clean it up.
God,
But you know what? No, but it's so dark that it's funny. I'm serious. Like it's not even sad. My family is so fucked up. We just laugh.
Do you
you
clean
get
him
that
like
detail?
do you clean him like
Just
a
lucked
newborn?
out.
Look,
Yeah, how do you clean it at LaGuardia?
Lift his legs
Actually,
over his head and
that
wipe.
time, that was the first time I ever saw, and he took care of that one himself. But he was like, "No, you could still walk people to the gate." He's like, "No, I want to walk you to the gate," and like people are kind of just like, "What is that smell?" And I'm like, "Thanks, Dad." You're the
Oh,
best."
no.
But the first time ever was my sister and I we all went to an amusement park, and like we kept doing the same roller coaster. And we came down time, my dad wasn't there, and then finally, like an hour later, he came back, and he wasn't wearing pants. He was just wearing a long shirt. And we were like, what's going on? And then he like told me, and I was like, oh, and he had a convertible. And I always made my sister sit in the back so that her face was in the wind. And I was like, hey, you know what, sweetheart? You get shotgun tonight. Today you get shotgun. So she's in the front just looking sad. and I'm in the back like free falling.
But wait, why doesn't he just wear something? You can wear stuff that's where you don't have to,
Yeah.
diapers, fucking whatever it is. If MS is,
That's evil.
Yeah,
MS
it's
is
fucking
evil.
awful.
Yeah,
That's an evil one, man.
Yeah, it's really brutal. It sucks. That's why I do a lot of charity work. Just kidding. But I'm going to start any day now. Guys, if you look at my license, you'll see that I'm an organ donor. God's angels show up in weird places. Yeah, but no, he, sometimes it comes out in a liquid form, Jim.
All right. But won't that, they still sell stuff for that, right?
What?
Diapers? Yeah.
This is how hot is this conversation? This
What?
has gotten
It really is.
super sexy.
Really is
Actually,
hot.
these like hot Brazilians just moved in down from my mom, like these hot male models, and I like wanted to talk to them, so I went over and I was like, "Hey, do you guys have toilet paper?" And then I was like, "Wait, that is what horrible." And then they're like, "How much?" And I'm like, "A roll, a whole roll." And I was like, "Wow, let me just kill this
Well,
opportunity."
we want to get to know Amy, and you're on the road with Kenny and Jimmy, so Kenny
Oh
wrote
God.
down everything he's learned about you on the road.
Oh, great.
May I?
Please.
And don't stop me, okay?
I won't stop you.
There's 5 points I need to make, and then you could comment.
Okay.
Amy likes to have sex with the lights off. Amy once banged a homeless guy. Amy had an abortion. Amy has STD. And Amy is a Jew.
Okay.
How many of those are correct?
2.
2?
Yeah.
2 are correct. I will say...
Well, the Jew thing, obviously.
I'll say...
Jew and what?
I'll say she has sex in the dark.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Oh, that means this bed was left.
Oh, my God.
Wrong.
Yeah, because I was
like-
just thinking of like the other ones. If you had... Did you have sex with a homeless person?
No.
Okay.
Not on purpose.
Oh, it's
He just takes things out of your act and tortures you with them. That's what he does.
It's obviously an abortion.
No abortion.
You had an
I think there must be something wrong with me that I've
You
never
had an
been
STD?
pregnant.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I have HPV.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You can
well.
get that
Everybody
again,
has
though.
that. If you guys don't have that, I would bet my family's lives that you guys have HPV.
Do you think I have it?
Yes. I think you created it. It doesn't show up. It just means that I'm more at risk for cancer, for cervical cancer.
What does that do?
And that's the only cancer you could spread or something like that.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
To guys or something, right?
Well, do you have a cervix?
No, but
You can't really get cervical
but I've heard
cancer.
technically that's a cancer you could spread.
No, it's
Yeah.
like you could give
Where's Dr.
HPV
Steve?
to other people and then give
And then-
them like the opportunity
To get
that
the
great
cancer.
opportunity to get.
So
the,
technically you're
It's
spreading your cancer to somebody else.
94% of the population have HPV.
Wow.
All right.
But I'm proud of it. I rock that shit. People are like, who
Yeah.
brought the HPV? I'm like, this girl. What?
HIV. That was,
Somebody wants to know, well, you know what? Stacy should
It's
ask
one
you,
notch
Amy.
up.
I just saw a shirt running around the reservoir. This guy, it said run for HIV. I was like, don't you mean from? I think your shirt needs to be edited.
Stacy has a question for Amy Schumer. Stacy.
No, it's Steve C. Yes. How are you, Amy?
Great.
Does your father have a big package?
Thanks for asking. Yeah, do you want him to shove it in your face like you begged for it?
Yes.
Did you have to lift
Good
his
talk.
Did you have to lift his balls to clean them?
I didn't deal with his junk at all.
Oh, okay.
Balls or
We were told a story
Who's the
about that.
screener, by the way?
Yeah,
that person
really.
was calling from Yellowstone, and the name was Stacy.
Is someone just walking around the OTB with a mic right now?
What, Jimmy?
We were told a story about that. About changing his dad. Because
Yeah.
dad's old, really old. And he,
Yeah, we all have older parents,
Yeah.
Amy, so we know what you're going through.
I can't
Really?
comprehend it.
There's a few people in my family that had to, clean up a little bit.
Yeah.
some issues.
Really lets you know you haven't gotten anywhere.
I'm so awful. I just wouldn't handle it well.
No?
No,
well,
there's got to be people for that.
You got to pretend like it's a dog, like a big dog.
Put it to sleep.
You wouldn't wipe-
Fuck it when no one's looking.
Yeah. My dad was saying, why are you putting oven mitts on me?
Putting peanut butter on
But I
your
was just gonna
genitals.
say, yeah.
you wouldn't wipe your mom's hiney, Jimmy?
Come on, you gotta
my
wet.
cock.
No, I'd fucking hose her off like in Pulp Fiction.
That's really
I'd
nice.
throw her in the yard.
You'd be the cleaner.
Your shirt, motherfucker.
I don't know. I guess you do, you know?
You got to. If nobody else is going to, you got to do
You
it.
have to, right?
Yeah. I'm hoping to make enough money at Hotel Fredonia where I can hire someone to clean my dad's shit.
Yeah. At least for a week.
Yeah.
People really should go see it if they're in that town I've never heard of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it a good gig?
I
is
hope
it,
it's real. I think it's going to be like a Hills Have Eyes situation.
Oh my God.
I get out there, it's just people
Yeah.
trying to eat each other.
It's one guy just jerking off in a seat, wanting you to do your act.
I'm like, I'm still getting paid, right?
Wow, that was depressing. I didn't mean to bring up such a depressing point.
What?
I always do that, though. I don't mean to, but
Well, you like truth. You like what really happens.
Well, I'm curious, yeah,
So
like-
some people don't know about it, so why not?
it's weird, like you know somebody or you hang out with somebody and you just things about them.
The
you don't
dad
know.
with the MS?
Whatever. I think I knew that. You had said that before.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, like the furniture business. I didn't.
Yeah, I lost my dad in a car accident 6 years ago today.
Sorry.
Oh, I knew that.
That's why I'm a little quiet.
Really?
Wow.
There you
So
go.
what else is going on? No, but it's like some shit's so sad you just can't even.
No.
You know, it's just too sad. You can't even.
That's
You
all
have to
right.
laugh about it.
Me and Ann were talking during the break. It's all right. It
What are you
becomes
gonna
something
do?
else.
Yeah. You just
But
laugh.
whatever.
You want to trade?
But I want to trip. He was
Trade.
he was heading towards some bad years.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So in a way, you wonder. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, you
He
know.
was heading towards a bad place.
Well,
with
here's
his heart.
something that I just experienced for the first time. I made out, in air quotes, with a French guy,
Ooh.
and I didn't know what's it called when you leave the skin there. gross.
Uncircumcised.
Appealing? I was like, what is that? Are we having a pillow fight? What is that?
But you made out.
Once I got down to it, I was like, I put my hand, I was like, is there an ice cream cone melting? What happened?
What the fuck?
Is
You
this
never
a
grabbed
garden
an uncut dick
gnome?
before?
No. I was so unprepared. I was like, why is there a condom under the condom? I was like, what is this? I got out. I got out of there.
You had to
You
leave.
really did?
Couldn't even deal with that fucking
Mission
thing.
aborted.
You just
Yeah.
jerked him off a little and left?
No, I didn't even. I checked it. I couldn't. I was so thrown off. I had no idea. I wasn't ready for that.
Unless-
and you know,
yeah.
and since then, I've talked about it on stage a little bit. And
Did it
guys
look
are
like that?
Oh God, Snuffleupagus.
I love
Is
Danny
that
rules.
Just get that.
Was it like
fixed if
that?
you have that.
I
people.
don't know. I was so thrown off. It didn't go any further than that.
How was the kissing and stuff? Was it good?
I didn't like him. I didn't want to kiss him. I was hoping that we could just have some sex. You know, when
Without
I was
the intimacy of
yeah, and as a
kissing,
girl, like
just
you know,
banging.
that's an option. You
Sure.
can be like, hey, do your job.
How old was he?
Jesus, Danny.
He was 26, which is
Okay.
the youngest I've ever. But I found out, like, you know, and I was with my friend. He's like, I'm 26. I was like, well, too late. You know,
So he was unclipped. And did he have a big hog or no?
I don't know.
You just grabbed it and you
It
were
was
like,
so buried by
Tell
folds
underneath all
of,
that.
by
shit.
cast members of Schindler's List that I had to just get out of there.
oh, wow.
I ran down his stairs like laughing to myself.
Wait, now how did you stop it though? Because you
I went, I'm sad all of a sudden.
I'm sad. That's a great one.
And the worst is my shirt was like complicated. It was like a kind of like strange tank top where and I'm like trying to put it on the dark. I'm like, sorry, I'm just like so upset. And he's like, no, you're not. I was like, miss you. I was like, don't be mad.
What?
I'm sad.
I went, I'm sad. I literally said, I'm sad.
Had you just met him or no?
No, I've known him for a while.
Okay, but you didn't know he was unclipped?
No.
And that was your first time fooling around with him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's fucking how horrible.
I ran for the hills.
See, you should
Can
learn.
you stop? Keep showing
Well,
me
we
these.
just want to know
Danny
what it
just
looked
keeps
like.
popping
or felt
unclipped
like.
cock up on the monitor.
Guys get offended. Like some guys have been like that are uncircumcised have been like, I've never got any complaints. I'm like, not to your face.
Yeah, not too only on radio
You
shows.
can't hear it with those flaps in the wind. God, what if we had a little extra something down there?
Yeah,
I would love
exactly. No.
You
Imagine
Jimmy
going
likes a little
down,
extra
though.
down
once
there.
more.
Imagine going down a girl's pants and then you feel just this massive skin.
Extra skin.
You'd be like, I would
Jimmy
go, I
likes
feel
that.
sad.
yeah,
No.
I felt
I feel sad. I have to go.
Jimmy likes it looking sloppy.
No, I like a mess. You have to realize that what we're comparing this to is like if you had women that get their pussy lips snipped, like that have big pussies and get them snipped. That to me is what that's like.
That's-
You want like an open
ridiculous.
face sandwich?
Amy, does
I'm
yours
like
look like that?
What is all of that?
I love
An
that.
explosion at the Steakums factory.
That's not even that great though, because it's just dangling. I like fucking meat, big fat lips.
No meat.
Wow.
Big fat lips.
No, I'm not rocking
Amy,
that.
can you show us what yours looks like?
Sure.
Just point to the picture on the screen.
Oh, I went like this.
Putting her hands together. Oh,
Oh,
God.
there it is.
Let me see
There
it,
it
guys.
is.
That's you.
balls. That's a ball sack.
Yeah, that's gross.
With no balls
Total
inside.
scrotum.
I am starving. Some loose meat sandwiches.
Yeah, find a fucking.
Pussy portrait.
Linda Might has a good clip. Linda Might has a good clit. She's a little older,
Yeah.
but Linda Might has a good old pussy. If she was younger, she'd be great.
That is fucked up. What is that?
Which one?
That's not even right.
This one that's the grossest thing I've ever
Which
seen.
one?
That's
Here,
not
wait,
right.
click on it.
Oh, God.
Let me see.
What do you do? That's when you start to feel
Oh, that's
sad.
terrible.
That
Oh,
is
God.
not okay.
You ever
That's all.
seen?
That's warts and
You ever
crusted.
see the blue waffle?
Oh,
No.
God.
You ever
no.
seen the blue waffle?
This is like one of the worst mornings
I
of my
don't want
life.
to watch this. This is so
Danny, can you show her
disgusting.
the blue waffle? I know it's old
Her
school.
pussy's
but-
good.
Let's pull up the
Oh,
blue.
God, that's disgusting.
It's not. Black girl's a giant
No,
pussy.
that
That's
looks
nice.
like a...
Damn.
Oh,
That's
that's
nice.
rough.
That's
God
fucking
damn.
fantastic.
Looks like
No,
Al
that's
Jolson
rough.
singing. Mommy, how I love you. How I love you.
No.
No.
Oh God.
Nice, right?
There
Amy?
you go. Like
Nice,
it's like
right?
a little ass.
I like it like
a
that.
tiny
bigger.
little ass.
Tiny,
Nice.
tiny.
I like it
It's like
bigger
you're
than that.
Fucking a midget.
This girl named Rhonda, who was on the show once years ago, like in 2002, had the kind of vagina I like.
What are we
Yeah.
talking?
She had a little.
He just started
she had a
licking his
little
lips.
penis.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one?
She had a
Jimmy
big
just starts
clit.
going,
That was
She
the
had a
one,
big
Ann.
clit.
Remember?
Oh,
It was
God
a tiny
damn it.
penis.
What is that?
That's the blue waffle.
That is a
look at
reason
that.
not to go in the ocean.
What is that?
I can't look at it.
I can't look
Looks
at
like
it.
a sea
Let me see
urchin.
then.
Is that what you're
It
saying?
is a sea urchin.
It really
it's like
makes
the
me sick.
rarest sushi.
Will you look at it?
It looks
I
like
looked at it. I cannot
again.
look at it
It
again.
looks like when you open an
Again.
abalone shell.
Oh,
All right.
God.
The other picture right there is. Oh, take that. All right.
Oh, my God.
Look at that one. Is that different?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh my God!
What's wrong with that?
So gross. Why is it blue?
I'm gonna
Why is it
puke.
crying?
It's the blue waffle.
It's blowing its nose.
Want some waffles?
That's a horrible.
Why do they name it the blue waffle? I get the blue part of blue waffle, but not the waffle.
It just
part.
sounds right.
It's
I am-
nauseating.
Sounds right.
I'm
Hey,
nauseous.
Chris in Houston wants to warn you about where you're going
Oh,
for your gig.
okay.
At Hotel Fredonia.
Everyone's-
everyone's got a
HotelFredonia.com.
warning.
And that would be Friday, this Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris.
I'm not really sure about the Hotel Fredonia, but Nacogdoches is a small shithole just north of Houston. Just fucking fire your agent, or manager, or whatever. Tell them to take you to Houston.
Oh well, you know, I'm.
I think you should be in Houston.
Maybe she's getting good money for a one-nighter. I would do it.
All right, good point.
I
I
am.
don't know. I mean, I don't know.
All right, and this guy
Thank
also
you.
has info about where you're going. Chris in Louisiana. Chris.
Yeah,
From
that's-
Louisiana,
just to
too. Come on.
Say the same thing he was saying. This place is out in the middle of nowhere. There's
It'll
a
be like every other
university
weekend
there,
for me.
but the damn town is only about 15,000 people max.
All right, if they
Great.
all come
I
to
can
the
do
show.
some damage. Yeah, if everybody
you're
brings a
doing
friend,
good. Yeah.
I'll make a grand.
Unfortunately,
Why
it's
there
dry.
though? Okay, I'm sorry, sir. What?
Unfortunately, it's a dry county. You got to drive about 20 miles to buy any liquor.
Okay, these are the kind of warnings that are important.
Now you need to
All
know,
right.
you know, to bring
Thank
some
you.
to the Fredonia Hotel there.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's okay. God,
From the airport.
That's the worst if you get somewhere and then you find out.
You can't
Or
drink.
a Indian reservation casino. And they're like, oh, no, we don't have any. You're like, well, why would people come here?
What's that?
I thought you guys were famous for drinking.
Yeah. Are you? What kind of
Drinking
drunk
and
are you?
rain.
You fun?
Yeah, I'm fun.
Yeah. raving.
I'm a fun drunk.
Raving.
I'm not a crying drunk. I'm like a,
No?
I'm a good drunk. Yeah. No.
I'll be okay in a minute.
The only tears would be like being a friend, being like, I love you so much. You're the best. Look how awesome we are. Yeah. No, I tested positive for being a fun drunk.
Yeah, that's good.
Kenny has added more facts
Oh,
about Amy
here we
Schumer.
go.
And I think these are the real
Tell
ones.
Kenny, be careful. He's going to get some facts.
Okay. Ooh. Amy Schumer eats really slow.
Oh my God! Fucking, she's
that
the
true?
worst.
You
I
guys eat
forgot.
fast. They eat like it's their last meal, like it's a trough.
We eat normal people speed.
I do eat
and it's
slow.
it's fucking it's. I'm cutting my meat.
I eat like a little old woman. I
Get
do.
Kenny in here. What do you mean?
Oh, does she fucking nibble?
I do.
You
They
guys
both-
go to Morton's. You guys like Morton's on the road. And,
Yeah.
And it takes her forever to
Yeah,
get
we
a
have
fucking
steak. She has a lima bean. We finish at the same time.
Kenny, what's up with
Oh,
Amy
hey, Kenny.
eating really slow?
You look like a game show host today.
That's right, Amy.
Can you take a picture of him, please? Oh my God!
Kenny?
What a creepy game show.
No, she probably takes care of herself. She tries to be healthy.
Hey, we have worked out together. I've seen Kenny
He's
at the
an
gym.
animal. Ridiculous, right?
She is too, though. She's fucking.
Well, that
Yeah,
yeah.
but all the working out I'm trying to do, Amy's the shape I'm trying to get into.
You want some breasts and a labia, Kenny?
All right.
Do you spin, Amy? What do you do for
I do yoga and Pilates.
yoga?
Does yoga help with weight loss?
I don't know. Like probably.
If you do it right.
It's good. I'm not going to therapy, so it's just like good to go to yoga. Sweat
All right,
it out.
And finally,
Pilates thing
Hate
is crazy,
strangers.
though, right?
Pilates is good. That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helps,
Like
right?
birds.
Yeah.
because you use weights, right?
It's like just these weird machines. The guy Joseph Pilates came up with it during World War II. He used it like for injured soldiers, and these guys were in their hospital beds. They got jacked.
Really?
You know, yeah, they got like in the best shape of their lives, and they from there.
I never knew that.
Yes, well,
Little trivia.
Okay, so what are the facts?
Oh, there's one more, and someone else saying that you're playing in a cool college town.
Nacogdoches.
I guess.
Yeah, probably
But
is.
it's like the Bible Belt too.
Nobody's expecting this Friday night to be fun for me.
Where are you flying into? Are you flying into Houston? And
Oh,
then
so you
what?
get to see Houston.
Yeah, I will
That's
get to be
nice.
there for about 10 minutes.
That's
Yes.
nice.
And then,
as they
I
drive you
don't know.
away from the city.
Yeah, then
See the
they'll,
city go by in the rear view mirror there.
Yeah, then they'll take me.
All right, Amy once had a bicycle stolen.
Oh yeah, my bike was once stolen, and also the bike seat, which was way more embarrassing. To walk it home, no bike seat. Be like, oh shorty, what happened? Everyone's yelling at me. Everyone's trashing me. I'm like, maybe I just don't want a seat. They're like, you got robbed. I'm like, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
They just took your seat?
They just took the seat. It was embarrassing.
Some guy smelling it.
It's okay. I'll ride it home for you.
Yeah. Where are the railroad tracks?
It's humiliating.
All right. Should we take a break and then
we'll break.
More with Amy Schumer?
Yeah.
What do you want to promote besides the gig? Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter.
Get more people
and
on
I'll be at
Twitter.
Rooster Teas in
that?
San Jose. It's a club, the 26th, 27th, 28th.
Okay, so you're doing the 13th. You're going to Texas, and you're coming back and going back to Texas.
San Jose.
Oh,
California.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah. You're like, so.
San Jose, Texas.
You're like, what does your dad have?
Right.
I was fucking.
So wait, your
late
mom
last night.
your mom pissed herself. What's happening?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know about you. I feel bad now. We brought that up.
I brought it up.
That's true.
I think
I said we as the collective.
I think she brought it up.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have lied.
Nope.
No. All honest.
Stupid life.
Goddamn life.
Time, actually. We fucking hate time. Time's
Yeah.
a bitch.
What are you
You know
going to
what else is a bitch? I mean, not to kill that subject, but BP stock is down.
Yeah. Well, it'll go back
Speaking
up.
of things spilling.
I know.
Speaking of cleanup,
It'll go back up,
took your
Jimmy.
joke.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show's Best of O&A. Best of O&A. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Best of O&A. Best of O&A. Best of O&A. Best of O&A.
I'm very open-minded, but have you guys? You've been to Wildwood
I have been actually. Yes, last year.
Many
lately?
years ago.
I was last August. Yeah.
Wildwood, meaning
New Jersey.
Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
The only way to blend in there is to tattoo "I hate Whitey" all over you.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
dude, let me tell you something. I went to my daughter.
North Wildwood with the boardwalk?
Yeah, my daughter has a gymnastics convention, right? So we're trying to get hotels. They're all sold out, and everyone tells you, well, the hotels there aren't so nice anyway. All right, no problem. Go down there. I find a condo, which is a half a block from the boardwalk, 3 blocks from the convention center.
Nice.
Thinking this is going to be
Perfect.
nice. We show up. There's a lot of different groups walking. We got to about midnight on a Friday night.
Very diverse crowd.
Thank you, Anthony.
wait, what weekend was it, by the way?
Memorial Day.
Oh, not in Wildwood.
And that's what everyone says.
No.
But why is
Gang
that?
weekend in Wildwood.
Oh, shit.
yeah, that's
And
when
what-
the gangs go there.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's been talked about for years.
It's known as Gang Weekend?
Gang Weekend.
You went to Gang Weekend?
I believe,
dude.
With
check
your
that
young
out.
family.
Oh my God! Now I realize how much danger I was and how stupid I was all weekend. Oh my! All right, so
Is it
check
really
this
known as
out.
Gang Weekend?
I believe it is, yeah.
I think
Because
well,
I've been down there. That's why I was surprised by what you're saying. There's,
It ends
there's
with
some
cops.
diversity, but
It ends with cops and them explaining this to me. However, that's interesting you say that because I thought the cop was just doing a cop out. Friday night, we get there, diversity crowd, blah, blah, blah. Beautiful condo. We get in a condo. I'm always sweating out because anywhere I got to go, the wife has to walk in, look around, and go, oh, yes, we're staying, or no, we're not. Find a new place now.
She has to approve.
She's done that before?
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yes, absolutely. There's nothing more fun than being delayed on a plane, taking forever. The kids are having a breakdown. You walk into a beautiful suite and you go, I smell smoke. Someone in here has smoked before, or there's stains, or like, we're leaving. It's a 5-star suite. Why are you kidding me? Where we go? I want to be put up. All right. So, with that, thank God, instant relief. I get in the condo. We're okay. Now, I don't have a problem with diversity. None whatsoever. The next day, I notice the group directly across the street from me, there's about 30 of them. And They're having a great time. They're singing not gospel. They're singing they're just singing
R&B or something.
Yeah, thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of R&B, a lot of this, a lot of Latino music. It's all good. However, around 4 o'clock, I hear screaming, yelling. Look out in the street. There's about 30 of them in the street right outside my condo. Yo, fuck, I'll kill you, motherfucker. I'll kill you. Yo, we want a piece of this. You man up, man up. I'm like, man up. Okay. All right. It's, cops come, cockroaches. Back in the buildings. Don't get too much. We survived the first night, very loud. I can't stand white people. Hate them. Let's round them up and kill them. Hate white people, especially ones that just got here. All is good.
All is good.
I go on the boardwalk. I notice, all right, I'm a little too upper middle classed out. So let me scale down a little back to my roots. So put on my AC/DC shirt, little shorts. I got no problem with this. No problem with the diversity. I got no tattoos. I have no tattoos. I stick out big time.
Yeah.
Big time. No tattoos. You stick out. All right. I'm walking around. Sunday night. We're leaving Monday. Sunday night, about 7 o'clock. Glass breaking. If I kill you, motherfucker. Look out. Full-blown brawl.
Oh, shit.
In the middle of the street. There's 3 piles of people getting kicked, punched. I'm trying to get the kids like, what's going on? Nothing.
Don't look at this.
Look, who wants to play Candyland? Let's have some Coke and Pepsi and killing each other. Call the cops. There's a brawl outside. I see knives. Cops come. They as soon as they hear the sirens, of course, the cockroaches go back in their
Which is why they put on the sirens before they get there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so they don't have to deal with that shit.
Absolutely. Now it's about 10 o'clock. Kids go to bed. Car pulls up outside. Now to think about it, I'm really stupid for doing this, but my wife, hilarious. She's like, ooh, someone's having a barbecue. I went, hun, that's not barbecue. That's pot. And the pot is just streaming in our condo. And I look out, and they're all outside, with the big cigar. I hate white people. Car pulls up, blasting. Shaking horse. Like a dope, I don't even think. I go, they're turning that down. So I go,
oh no. This is how people die.
Shit, what's wrong with you?
This is how people die.
I go outside. I go walking up, and they're all right in the middle of smoking the pot and all that. And I said, listen. Oh, listen. Listen, my kids are right there. The one guy's looking at me, goes, I'm parking. I said, I understand you're parking, but you don't need the music that loud. I got kids. You go down the street and play that. I got no problem with that if you go down the street and play it. The one Latino kid, he's had no shirt on since we got there. And he's the main culprit for starting all the fights. He goes, no, I feel him. I feel him. It's all right. I feel him. He reaches in, turns it down. I said, all right, we got a connection. We're okay. He feels me. I'm cool. I wasn't a dick. I just came out like, listen, man, can you turn it down? I go back up. 3 minutes later, ping, pang, look out, full-blown street brawl. Again, the kid with no shirt has a guy in the street, and he's smashing his head on the ground.
He was
and
feeling him, too.
The other guy's kicking his legs, and then as I look up, the chicks are now fighting. All these Latino chicks pulling hair, screaming, fighting. There's a whole group of black kids coming out, and I'm like, this is the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. This is stuff you see on like police videos, and you go, this would never happen in the northeast of America. This is obviously again, I call the cops. I'm like, guys, the fights, they're killing each other. Meanwhile, this must go on because every white person in the neighborhood, and there's only like 6 of us. They all hang out on their patios in the pitch dark, just watching.
Yeah.
Like behind towel, they put the towels over the railings and it just...
They're peeking through.
Yeah, and they're all just watching, and again, cops, turn on, scatter like cockroaches. Midnight, same thing. Fight, killing each other, blah, blah, blah.
Shit.
They're beating each other against my condo. And I hear like, I call the cops. I said, don't turn on the sirens. They're trying to break in the condo. That gets them to come. They come. This is how stupid the cops are, or how much they don't care in Wildwood. Cops come and they pull up to the house. I give them the address and everything. This is where they are. They keep going up there 3 times, and the animal, no shirt, is in there. Cop gets out. They all come out and they start talking to the cop. We're watching like, they're gonna get it now. Those little gangbangers are gonna get it. They start pointing down the street. All the cops get in their cars. And they head up the street.
Oh, they told them, yeah,
they totally diverted them.
They went that away.
Like, you can't even make that up. So they all take off except for one. The one guy's parked below me, and my wife's like, "Don't say nothing." I said, "No, I'm going to tell these guys. And my brothers are cops. I'm going to tell them they're all in that house." I go, "Hey, shh, hey." Shh. He looks up at me. I said, "Listen, they're all in that. They're all in there right now." Goes, "No, it's another house up the street." I said, "No, I've been here for 2 nights. It's that house. They get in fights. They wait for people to walk by. They start the fights with them. And the main guy is looking at me right now. He's got no shirt on. He's up on the top, and he's right there."
Wait, the guy saw you pointing at him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he goes, "Are they black or white?" I said, "Everything. Black, white, Latino, mostly Latino." He goes, "Okay." He gets in his car and he leaves. I swear to God. All right, you know what? Let me just get out of this place. We're done. It's Monday morning. It's Memorial Day, so we're leaving. Life is good. No worries. I'm packing up the house. They're all outside. They're hanging out. No big deal. I have my car in the front. I packed it. I have my in-laws who, to give you a little bit of my in-laws, I mean, they are as white as you can be. And they've never seen any type of crime whatsoever, except for on cops. Matter of fact, there's a joke in our house called, "Where's the gun, Jin?" Because they live almost near Pennsylvania. And one night, someone was banging on their door at 3 in the morning. Dun, 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 dun. And my father-in-law is going, "Hey, who is it?" And they couldn't understand. "We're calling the cops. Dun, 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 dun. Open the door." And he said, "Get the gun, Jin," knowing he has no gun, but as a last resort. And my mother-in-law goes, "What gun, Herb? We don't have guns." So what gun? So there's
she blew it.
Yeah. So in the family, there's a running joke of, "Go get the gun, Jin," whenever you
Who was that guy?
Yeah, who was at the door?
Who was at the door in the end?
They were movers.
Okay.
And the cops came 40 minutes later. They were movers. They were told this is the address.
Oh, wrong
and they
house.
might have it. And the people are really old and they won't hear them and they're incoherent and all that. And it was like 2 houses wrong. So anyway,
what gun? We don't have a gun.
We don't have a gun. What gun?
So the same in-laws are with you down in
They're
Wildwood.
with me.
Right.
As
Packing
with-
up the car.
Now my condo. You got to enter it from the 2nd floor. So the 1st floor has a door. You go into a garage area and you walk up a spiral staircase and then you're on your patio and you walk in your front door. So technically you feel safe because you're up. Your front door is up a level.
You got the high ground, yeah.
Yes. But you do have to walk up anyone can walk up the stairs, technically. Well, with that, I got everyone in the car except for my one daughter. The oldest one's got her iPod. Like, "I'm leaving the world. I'm sitting on the 6th floor till Daddy's ready. Till Daddy says we're leaving, I'm not getting in the car." All right. Now, the mother-in-law comes up to me and goes, "Can you believe this man is giving these girls drugs right in front of us?" And she's saying it way too loud.
Oh, no.
I said, I don't know what you're talking. She's like, "Look, right in front of our door." So I turn around, the worst of worst, not to be biased, but anytime I see an albino It's almost like a pit bull. You never know. Is it human? Is it not human? Is it black? Is it white? It's an albino. It's an albino. That's all I have to say. It's an albino, and the albino is hanging out with these 3 little Latino girls. And he's, whatever. Who cares what he's doing? He don't care if he's doing. I don't care either. So with that, she goes, he's dealing drugs. I said, Ginny, just get in the car. We're leaving in 3 seconds. All I gotta do is take this key, go up to the condo, put it in the box, shut the door. We're in the car. We're done with Wildwood. They're blocking the pathway to the door.
Oh, shit.
So I just said, excuse me, albino is fine. He gives me the, no problem thing. As I'm walking up the staircase, I run into a Latino chick. And it just startled me because I don't know where she came from. I wasn't looking. And she's like in front of my condo on the 2nd floor. And I went, I'm sorry. Can I help you? And she goes, I'm sitting.
I'm sitting.
And I was confused. I didn't, because there's one level up higher than me, and I know they weren't there. So I thought maybe she came to, I just was startled. Sure. She came out of nowhere. And she goes, what? You can't sit? I'm just asking a question, hon. That's all. I'm just asking a question. I didn't see where you came from. Just like that. And as she's walking away, I'm staring at her like, where'd this chick come from? Albino says, get in your house before I kill you, motherfucker. Yo, I'm not talking to you.
Shit.
I'm just asking a question. Get in your house before I slap you like a bitch. My blood fuel.
You've had it at this point.
But you're seconds away from leaving.
Seconds.
You finally snapped. You're that close.
Seconds. And these are moments that can define the rest of your life.
Yes.
Is your whole family in the car?
They're in the car.
You and your daughter.
My daughter's waiting for me. She's oblivious because she has headphones on. So she has no clue what's going on. So I look to my daughter to see if she's listening and watching this. She's oblivious. So I look back to him and he goes, what are you looking at? And I stared and I'm staring at him. And then I just went, okay. I'm going to go in the house. I'm going to drop the key. I'm going to call the cops on him.
I call the cops.
And when the cops come, I'm going to be a dick. I'm going to say he was dealing drugs in front of here and to frisk him. And he just threatened my life. So this is where we're going to handle this.
How many times at this point have you called the
4.
cops?
This is the 4th.
Yeah, okay.
This is the fourth
time in a weekend.
Within a period of 18 hours. So I call the cops. And because he's waiting, now everyone in the car is texting me, and they're beep. They have no clue what's going on. So I'm trying to text going, just chill out. No one knows what's going on.
What a catastrophe.
But I don't want to walk by him, because if he threatens me now with my kid, now I got to do something. Yeah. And I also know it's not going to become a battle between me and albino. It's going to be me and the Bloods and the Crips.
Right. Yeah.
And we are wildebeest.
Yeah, you're done.
We're wildebeest. The lions and the hyenas are they're not even going to think what's going on. It's just going to be a beat down. I don't need my kids to watch that.
Right.
These are the moments where I go, I'm glad I don't have a gun. And it's really good not to have a gun law for people like me. Because I would have went, I dare him. And I'm going to take him down in cold blood right in front. I have dreams of just me walking by him with my daughter and be like, what'd you say? I said, I don't know. I said, pow! And while he's on the ground, the girls are going in horror. Just one, pow, 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 pow. And just watching it ooze out as I watch and just
that might be
fury.
A problem.
And then they all start running and I just start pointing. I go, who's next? Who's next? You want to see what's in the back pocket? And like, everyone, get the car. The scenarios go through your head, and then you think of the guy on the subway with the glasses back in the 70s. I am Bernard Katz of the millennium, and I will get away. And so cops come, and I tell them my life's been threatened. This guy threatened my life. My daughter's here. You better get here quick. I swear to God, this is the moment in life where I never hated an officer or the officers of law in my entire life to this moment, because half my family are officers, but this guy's a first class douchebag, and for reasons of I would never disrespect. I won't say his name, but he works in the Wildwood Police Department. Fuck him. He pulls up. I finally come out. I come out of the apartment, and he goes, "What's going on?" I said, "Excuse me, sir. This guy's dealing drugs in front of here, which I don't have a problem with. But as I walked by him 11 years, he threatened to kill me and slap me, and he's going to punch me and kill me and all that jazz." And he goes, "All right, I heard your case. Go stand over there."
Oh, shit.
So I said, no, hold on a second. He goes, "I heard your case. Stand over there." I got your story. So he turns to the albino. And while he's doing this, my wife gets out of the car and she's like, What is going on?"
Finally realizing something is amiss.
She's like, "What's going on?" "What, ma'am, get back in the car." "Why are you yelling at my husband?" "Ma'am, get in the car now. I'm going to pull the two of you aside and we're going to have a problem with the two of you. And I want to forget the albino. I want to kill the cop. I want to kill him. I want to beat him down like a little bitch that he is. So he turns into a little albino. And of course, the albino, "I do nothing. He go upstairs, he disrespect girl, and oof oof." So the cop goes, "Well, it's private property, and you can't be hanging out on the staircase, and all right, sir, come over here." I come over there like a rotten child. I feel like a rotten little snitchy child. I come over, and he goes, "Here's your situation. You can, which I suggest you take an apology from this man, or you can come downtown and fill out papers for a couple hours." I went, "All right, I'll take his apology. Sure, I'll take his apology. Only if he looks me in the eye, though." So the guy's like, "Well, I said, so you're not going to do it? You're not going to pat him down or nothing?" Like he's like, "Sir, I just told you what your situation is. Are you going to take the apology, or are you going to go downtown and fill out the papers?" So now I'm like, this guy's going to leave me to get murdered. This fucking cop's going to leave me to get murdered. I said, "I'll take the apology, but he's got to look me in the eye." 5 tries later, the guy finally looks me in the eye, says he's sorry. I turn to the cop. I said, "Listen, you don't leave until my whole family's out of here. I'm locked."
Yeah.
And then I pulled him. I said, "My brother's a cop." "Oh, your brother's a cop?" "Yeah, this is the first thing I said to you when you got out of the car." And I also told you he was you didn't tell me he was dealing drugs. I said, "The first thing I said to you is this guy's dealing drugs, and he threatened my life." He's like, "You did not say that." And the only reason I say that because the sergeant now is there. If you told me that, I would have patted him down. So now the story goes, I go, "Well, I'll call my brother and I'll try to figure." He goes, "Listen, where's your brother?" I said, 100 in New York." Oh, your brother's, he's New York City? It's New York City? I said, "Yeah, not that that changes anything." He starts having a meltdown and he goes, "Listen, don't let this weekend bother you. It's the worst goddamn weekend of Wildwood."
He's just losing it.
I swear my kids' lives. He goes, "These people are animals. They're animals. And what they have done to the city of Wildwood is a disgrace. There was 300 rapes last night, two murders. These people are animals, and the mayor doesn't care." He goes, "We're shorthanded."
Short-handed.
So it all came out. Like he's just
They're just going through the motions.
Living through the weekend.
He's just trying to survive himself.
Hey,
He
we
turns
made it.
around and he goes, "Listen, please come back 4th of July. It's all friendly white families." I said, "Yeah, I'm making my appointment now. Can't wait to come back to Wildwood, New Jersey."
But did they wait while you left?
They waited till I left.
Oh, that's good.
So,
Fuck that.
So at the end, yes, Wildwood. Now, here's the funny thing, because my wife's, I'll say she's half born again now. She was full born again. Now she's half born again. And she's the whole weekend. She's like, "I don't know why God put that in our laps." She's like, "I'm a very open mind. I'm going to pray to God and ask him why he did that." And it really messed her. She's like, I don't know if you should be famous. Like, Why is the devil doing it?
We're good
because
people.
they're animals.
We're good people.
Yeah, we are good people, but you can't be in certain scenarios.
Didn't people recognize you from Half Baked? That's a big Chappelle vehicle, and they're all in the Chappelle.
Unfortunately, if they were which was weird. The boardwalk, I got more recognition, but these guys didn't. I don't know if it's because they were Latino. The blacks do.
Yeah,
the blacks all love me. Matter of fact, one time I'm going to Shea Stadium, and I've got some of my wife's friends, and they're all church gang and mission group. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll bring them all to Shea Stadium. We're going to a Met game. I said, but I'm drinking. I'm letting you know right now, I'm drinking. So we're going to the Met game. Tons of traffic, FDR. I pull over, and I cut through Harlem. As I'm going through Harlem, I mean, we're in the deep part of Harlem. I turn to this guy who's milky white. Kids are in the back. My kids are oblivious to anything. They could be driving through hell, and they're like, wow, it's cool. Can we get out and play? So the guy looks nervous, and I go, listen, I know this sounds crazy to you, but if anything ever went down, this is where I would feel probably the safest in my life is perhaps right here in Harlem amongst these people, because they know me, they trust me, and I trust them. He's like, really? I didn't even finish the sentence. I swear to God, I hear a tap on my window, and I jumped 5 feet. And the guy's like, oh, shit, let me get a picture. That's a nigga in half-baked. That's a silly nigga in half-baked. Do that shit when you order the food. He says, see what I'm talking about? So, unfortunately, no. If I think if they were black, it would have been safer, and I would have been fine. But I don't know. These guys were from a different.
Yeah, that's just.
It made me wonder, man. When like that guy really did throw me out. There was a part of my life where I became a lot more open minded. But that incident with that albino, just my daughter's there, my family's there. I didn't threaten you. There was no threat, and he just turned around blatantly. Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna slap you, bitch, and I'll kill you.
He said, "I'm gonna slap you, bitch," or slap
I'm gonna slap you, you bitch. Oh. Get up in your house. That
could you have taken him?
Oh, easy. He's a little punk kid. He's a little fucking kid. So unless he had a weapon, there was
know what he's packing.
If he wasn't packing, I tell you right now, I would have killed him because the rage I have as a father. Yeah, I would have. Yeah. He's going for the big swing in front of him, and he's also in front of his chick, so he's just trying to impress the chicks. I'm trying to live for life. He's trying to win for a score. I'm going to kill. There's a big difference. I'm not going down. I'm going to kill him. So, yeah, I could have easily, but thank God, because I would have killed him. I would have killed him. Jesus. But those, here, attention, and that's why I think segregation works. And it's not a racial thing. Yeah. It's everyone understands each, and when you mix the groups for whether they enjoy each other or not, there's some groups that just based on hate, and this was the opposite hate. This was opposite hate. So as much as blacks and Latinos or whoever will say white people hate, they proved on that weekend they have just as much hate and disrespect for someone that's probably more open-minded than they could have ever imagined. Yeah. This guy threatened my life in front of my children.
They obviously
just trying to get the fuck out of town.
Just want to leave.
I'm just trying to get out of here.
And they didn't pat him down, obviously, huh?
No.
Jeez.
So screw Wildhood. That one cop. I wish we had his number. I'd love to talk to a little fag.
It's the best of O&A. Stay right there. We'll be right back. It's the best of O&A.
Well, here's Louis C.K. on Father's Day, which obviously was yesterday.
A few days ago, I was leaving a restaurant with my youngest daughter, and I was holding her hand, and I was texting with this hand. Yeah, I'm that guy. A woman walked by, and she gave me a dirty look like, you should pay more attention to your kid. Okay, guilty. But I have something to say to that woman. This is why I'm able to spend time with my kids when I should be at work. It was noon on a Thursday, okay? I had a crazy amount of work to do. But my kid graduated from preschool that day, and I wanted to take her to lunch. It was a great lunch. We sat at the same side of the table the way she likes. We shared a chicken cutlet. I ate some of her chicken cutlet. We looked at her drawings. She told me many stories about the chinchilla in the classroom. And so now I'm texting and you walk by, bad father. What do you know? Okay, I'm being defensive. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been texting. You know, when my kids were younger, I used to avoid them. I used to sit on the toilet till my legs fell asleep. You want to know why your father spends so long in the toilet? Because he's not sure he wants to be a father. I felt like being a dad was taking away everything I wanted to be. And I was right. But so what? What's so great about our lives? What the hell is an adult without kids? What's the point? So I got off the toilet. I flushed down my personal dreams. And I decided I'm going to be a dad. I'm not going to be mom's assistant. That's depressing. Don't do that if you're a dad. Just wait for her to write you a list, walk around the store staring at it, and call her from the cereal aisle to make sure you got the right thing. Be a man. Make your own list.
Do we need any avocados?
Fathers have skills that they never use at home. You run a landscaping business and you can't dress and feed a 4-year-old. Take it on. Spend time with your kids and have your own ideas about what they need. Give into it. It won't take away your manhood. It'll give it to you. I did that. I spent more time with my kids. I took it on. I found out that I'm a pretty bad father. I make a lot of mistakes. I don't know what I'm doing. But my kids love me. Go figure.
Yeah, right on, Louie. That's a great
good,
spot,
man.
too. Fucking Sunday morning.
I was.
Holy
I
shit.
saw on the CBS website where they have that posted. This the comments.
Yeah.
This woman wrote a really just angry.
Why
A
was
bunch
she-
of people got mad. A bunch of people got offended.
I could see that audience kind of not
Yes.
getting you.
Everybody gets offended now about everything. And there's one line in there that touched off a few people that got really offended because you just can't say anything negative anymore. Can you think of what line in there?
I'm
would
trying to
offend people?
think now because something did hit me when you said it, and I'm thinking,
Trying to figure.
It's just me saying, what's the grown up without kids? What's the point?
right. What's the point?
And well, I happen to not have children, and it's because I couldn't. And how dare you?
Yeah.
Just like this woman wrote a long thing saying, "Excuse me, but I was married to a man who had a vasectomy and lied and didn't tell me about it. And it turns out that before he did, he had an illegitimate child, and then he left me for that woman. So that comedian owes me $1,000.
That's my fucking problem.
Yeah, exactly.
She can still
Sorry.
adopt.
Oh,
Right?
Exactly.
If she really wants
Sorry
to be.
about
Yeah,
your-
exactly. Fuck you.
What's
wrong
Just
with
because it didn't
adopting?
come out of your smelly cunt.
your
Who cares?
dumpster womb.
Just
A
fucking
lot of people adopt, you miserable old lady.
That cobweb haunted mansion womb of yours. You fucking-
Ant doesn't want to have the kids, so he wasn't offended by that line, right?
No,
It just has no
I
desire.
just think I'm too selfish with my time and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like
the
that.
choice you make.
I'm
and who
I'm
cares?
terrible.
That's the point of view at the moment that I said it.
Yeah.
It's like people think that
Okay.
everything you say has to be very well measured and has to represent everybody's point of view.
Yeah.
And like, how dare you state that a childless person is worthless? I just fucking said it who gives a shit?
And by the way, yeah, that's like you. That's you,
Right.
Yeah, that's what I
obviously.
thought at the time, at the moment.
And who cares? It's like, well, yeah.
And everyone knows Louis a great father. Too bad I can't do a Charles Osgood. Jordan obviously watches Sunday Morning. I would love to hear Charles Osgood say, up next, comedian Louis C.K. talks about Father's Day and calls his daughter a cunt.
Oh God.
And later, death of the American theater.
yeah. I hate those creepy sun
Oh, you
pictures
don't like
they
it?
put
Yeah.
on, like the old sun with the face and shit. It's like nightmarish.
I watch Sunday
I
Morning.
get the heebie-jeebies from things like
It's
that.
an easy watch in the morning.
Yeah.
On Sundays.
No stress.
Nah.
Someone
Drink
that
a cup of
collects
coffee.
teapots.
Yeah,
and they're
it's-
going through a house.
Yeah,
There's
the
1,000
story before me
teapots.
was Bill Gates and his father and how they're such good pals.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's fantastic.
It's real easy to watch.
Yeah, it must be easy to be
they're
pals with a
smiling.
fucking
They're all smiling.
billionaire.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
father's like, hey, my son, he's not a complete fuck up. He's made billions of dollars.
Trillions.
I'm sure they get along great.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know why rich people ever fight. Why would you fight?
Why would you fight?
Isn't like money the thing that everyone fights over?
Yeah, it makes all the difference if you're rich.
It's
You
like
just
money
go,
doesn't buy happiness. Yeah, but it sure pays for a lot of badness.
And I just always imagine the rich people fight in families fighting. It's like, fuck you. Oh, well, let's go buy a castle and
Yeah, you'll fix it up.
eat some gold, and then everybody's okay again.
How was Father's Day, Lou? Your daughters do anything special for you? They're
No.
not really at that age yet.
No,
where
well, they're 8 and 5. They should be at that age.
they should be doing something for
yeah,
you.
nothing.
Or makes you all
I got
warm
fucked.
inside?
I
Nothing?
got fucked. Nothing.
Oh,
I had
I
had my first Father's Day
I know.
yesterday.
That's great, man.
And I didn't realize it turns into like a second birthday for you.
Yeah, it's great.
It's awesome. I was getting cards from all.
second birthday.
It is though. I was getting lottery tickets. I was getting cash. I got gifts. I got cards from people. I'm like, why are you giving me a Father's Day card?
Great. That's so, but
People
it's
came
nice.
out of the woodwork. Like,
I don't know why
family
people
members.
I don't know why people outside of your family do it. I don't know why.
It was everyone that was a father.
I told my kids when I was yelling at them for forgetting it that Father's and Mother's Day is because we take care of them,
Right.
So that's why we get a little more than just our birthday.
Yeah,
it's because we take care of them. But and I think your wife should give you something for Father's Day. Great, because you're appreciating each other.
Sure,
your roles in the household, but other people outside of the house, why would they
But then
give a
her
shit?
grandparents gave me something.
Wow.
My wife's mom gave me something.
Well, that's your first